When you think about pricing, what comes to mind? Most people assume it's just about setting a number that covers costs and makes a profit. But what if I told you that 70% of purchasing decisions are based on price alone? That's right. Price is a huge factor in whether or not someone buys your product. In fact, research shows that 60% of consumers believe that paying a higher price means better quality, even if the products are exactly the same. But here's the twist. If you set your prices right, you could boost your sales by up to 30%. Yes, 30%. Pricing is a powerful tool that can either make or break your business, but it's often overlooked or done without much thought. In this video, we'll dive into strategies that will help you price your products for maximum profit. We'll explore the psychology behind pricing, how to create the perfect price point, and how simple shifts can lead to more sales. Stick with me, and you'll learn how to turn pricing into one of your biggest profit-making weapons. Ready to change the way you price your products? Let's get started. Chapter 1. Psychology of Pricing. Unlocking the mind of your customer. When you set a price, you're not just asking for money. You're tapping into the buyer's mind. Psychology plays a huge role in how people perceive value. According to the book Priceless, The Myth of Fair Value, and How to Take Advantage of It, by William Poundstone, people often associate higher prices with higher quality, even if the product is the same. This is the concept of price signaling, and it can be a game changer for your business. One simple strategy is price bundling. When you group products together at a discount, customers perceive it as a better deal. Studies show that bundle pricing can increase sales by up to 30%. But be careful, offer too many options, and you risk overwhelming your buyers, causing them to abandon their purchase. Another powerful psychological tool is the charm price, the idea that $9.99 feels cheaper than $10. This small tweak has been shown to increase sales by as much as 24%. It works because our brains treat prices ending in 9 as being significantly lower, even though the difference is minimal. Chapter 2. The Hidden Power of Price Anchoring. How to make your product look like a steal. Price anchoring is one of the most effective ways to frame your pricing. If you introduce a high-priced product first, the following options will seem like a bargain. Think about how many times you've seen a $2,000 TV next to a $500 one, only to feel like the $500 version is cheap in comparison. This isn't an accident, it's strategic pricing. The key is to make sure the anchor is both visible and relevant. In 2006, the Journal of Consumer Research published a study showing that when consumers are presented with multiple price points, they tend to choose the middle option. This is known as the center stage effect. By placing your high-priced product first, you make the middle choice seem like the sweet spot. The high anchor doesn't need to be outrageous, just noticeable enough to shift perception. This small shift can increase conversions by 40%, as demonstrated by a popular e-commerce store that raised prices on its premium line while keeping its standard products at the same price. Chapter 3. The Profit Margin Paradox. Why less is more? Sometimes, what if lowering your price could actually make you more money? Sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. One of the most powerful pricing strategies is focusing on volume, not margins. By decreasing your price slightly, you can tap into a larger market, increasing overall revenue. Let's break it down. A 10% drop in price can increase your sales by 25% or more, depending on your market. In fact, many businesses that cut prices slightly end up boosting their total profits, thanks to larger order volumes. If you're not convinced, look at how fast food chains thrive with low-cost models. But don't go too low. The trick is to find that sweet spot between competitive pricing and maintaining quality. Keep an eye on your competitors and adjust your prices accordingly, but don't undervalue your product just to compete. Chapter 4. The Golden Ratio. Pricing your product with precision and balance. Setting the right price isn't just about numbers, it's about balance. The Golden Ratio, a concept from art and nature, can also apply to your pricing strategy. In simple terms, it's about creating harmony between cost, competition, and consumer perception. In a study by Harvard Business Review, businesses that took the time to understand how their prices lined up with perceived value saw a 17% increase in sales. It's not just about matching your competitors, it's about making sure the price feels right for your product and your brand. Think of it as creating the perfect proportion between your cost and what customers are willing to pay. Use tools like cost plus pricing to set a baseline, then tweak based on market conditions. It's important to periodically review your pricing strategy as your business evolves to ensure you're hitting that ideal ratio of cost, competition, and perceived value. Chapter 5. The Subscription Revolution, Turning One-Time Buyers into Lifelong Fans. One of the hottest trends in pricing today is the subscription model. Subscriptions have been a game-changer for everything from software to meal kits. Why? Because they turn one-time buyers into lifelong fans. A 2022 survey found that 75% of consumers prefer subscription services over traditional buying models. Why does this work? Simple. Recurring payments keep customers locked in and allow businesses to predict their revenue streams. Plus, when done right, it fosters customer loyalty. Offering multiple pricing tiers within your subscription model also lets customers feel like they have a choice in how much they pay. The best part? Subscriptions often come with a higher lifetime value, LTV, than one-off transactions. For example, Netflix generates nearly $10 billion a year just from subscriptions, compared to $5 billion from pay-per-view. That's the power of getting customers to commit for the long term. Chapter 6. The Power of Discounts. When to offer them and when to hold back. Discounts are a double-edged sword. If used wisely, they can boost sales. But if overused, they can devalue your product. The key to using discounts effectively is timing. According to a study from the Journal of Retailing, businesses that offer time-sensitive discounts see a 25% increase in sales, especially when customers feel like they are getting a deal they might miss. However, constantly offering discounts can make customers expect them, eroding your brand value. Research from Pricing Strategy and Practice found that brands that frequently discount saw a 15% dip in their perceived quality. Instead of slashing prices, think about offering value in other ways, like bundling products or offering loyalty rewards. This way, you can keep your profit margins intact while still providing your customers with a sense of value. Now that you've learned about pricing strategies, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips that can help boost your business. Understanding these strategies can give you an edge over the competition and set you on a path to more profit. Remember, pricing isn't just a number, it's a tool. By using the right pricing techniques, you'll be able to increase sales, attract more customers, and maximize your profit. Keep experimenting and find what works best for your products and your audience.